everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am going to film a favorite foundation and foundation brushes or tools to apply foundation. Okay, so I have 4 foundations that I want to mention and a tinted moisturizer. I don't know if that really counts, but I'm including it anyway. So I'm going to start off with the tinted moisturizer. I absolutely love the Bobbi Brown tinted moisturizer. This is the oil-free one. And I purchased this around the same time that I got the Bobbi Brown Skin Finish Foundation, which I don't really use. It's still sitting in my makeup collection. I don't even use it. But I really love this for when I just want a light coverage and I just want my skin to look really natural and not look caked up. And I wear this all summer. I love this in the summer, again, because it's light and it just goes on really well. It has a really nice consistency, and it's, like I said, it's not very heavy. The smell is a little bit kind of weird, but it's not overpowering or anything. And then what I love about this is it has SPF 15. So I love wearing this in the summer, and it's really great, and the coverage is actually really great too. I think it is a little bit thicker than your normal tinted moisturizer, but it's not like foundation thick. And yeah, it just applies really well. And for me, I never wanted to use a tinted moisturizer because I was self-conscious that my natural skin was going to show through, so all of my blemishes and all that stuff. But it does a really great job of covering that up. And I just really love this. So I definitely recommend, if you're looking for a tinted moisturizer for oily skin, definitely check out the Bobbi Brown tinted moisturizer. I don't remember how much it cost, but I'll put a link to it below. And then so for foundation, oh gosh, where do I start? I'll start off with the drugstore. I absolutely love my Revlon Color Stay. I had no idea that I was gonna love it as much as I do, but when I put it on, it stays on. It keeps my face matte, and I mean, it even does a better job of keeping my face matte better than my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet does, which I'll talk about in a second. It's affordable, and what I love about Revlon foundations is that they have a wide range of colors, and they have a lot of great colors for darker skin tones. The smell is a little bit gross, which I probably know that you guys have all heard other people say, but it's not anything for me that's a deal breaker. I love it. I will continue to use it, and I would say that this is a light to medium coverage foundation, but it is definitely buildable. And yeah, I just really love this. Next, I'm going to talk about my all-time favorite foundation. Is the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I had been looking on YouTube and trying to debate on whether I should buy this for months, and then I finally gave in and I bought it, and I wasn't using it, and I think it was the way I was applying it. I was using a regular flat foundation brush, and it just wasn't coming out very well, and then I switched to one of these other brushes that I'm going to show you, and I just love the way it goes on. I know they say that people with oily skin shouldn't go for foundations that give them a dewy finish, but I really just love the way this makes my skin look. It just looks flawless every single time I put this on. And what I do is I spray my face with a little bit of Fix Plus before I put on my foundation, and then I spray my foundation brush with Fix Plus, and then I buff this in, and it just looks amazing. Like this, oh, I love this foundation. And I don't think I've heard anybody say anything bad about this. It's really good. And they have a really good range of colors, and this is the one foundation that I have that seriously matches my skin tone. Like, it's not, you know, a little bit off. It's not a little bit too red or a little bit too yellow, which is the problem that I have with MAC foundations, which is why I don't use them. They're always too red or too yellow, and I would have to mix them, and I just think that's really ridiculous. But this bad boy, oh, love it. The next foundation I'm going to talk about is another Makeup Forever foundation, which is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet foundation, which I love. Oh, sorry, I also forgot to say that the Makeup Forever HD foundation is definitely medium coverage, but it is buildable. So this is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus foundation, and I love this foundation so much. So much. I actually purchased this one before I got the Makeup Forever HD foundation. But yeah, I love this foundation. It definitely does have a matte finish. It doesn't last all day. I would probably say that it'll last a good 6 to 8 hours. But I have extremely oily skin, so it could be different for you guys. But yeah, I love this foundation. I've had it for a long time. I'm almost out. This is a little like a shade lighter than my skin tone. And I use this mostly in the winter. That's why it's a little bit lighter, because I get darker in the summertime, and I just love it. I love the way it goes on. I would say this is a full coverage foundation. It is very thick in consistency, and it is also oil free and water resistant, which is great. So yeah, I love this, love this, love this. I also like the packaging. I don't know why, it's just really sleek and cute. And then last but not least for foundations, this is my Chanel Perfection Lumiere foundation, and oh my god, I love this foundation. I love all of these foundations, but this thing is great. For the longest time, I wanted the Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua, but their shade range just doesn't go dark enough for darker skin tones. And I was pissed, and I was just like, oh, I wanted to try it. I thought it would be great. And then Chanel discontinued their, is it Matte Lumiere line, or one of those lines. They discontinued it, and then they came out with the Perfection Lumiere line, and I saw they had a great range of colors. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to try it. So I went and got color matched, and I picked it up that day. I was like, I have to get this. And I love it. I do not regret paying $55 for it, because it's great. I don't use it as often because it is so expensive. But this is a light to medium coverage this is a medium coverage foundation. Definitely buildable. It has a smooth finish to it. It's light. It's easy to blend. And also another thing that I love about this foundation is that it smells fantastic. It smells so good, which is a plus. So yeah, I really like this, and I love the packaging. So now on to foundation brushes. I have 5 brushes, and also this thing that I'm going to talk about, which is really dirty. I apologize, probably should have watched it first. This is a beauty blender, and I bought this from Sephora probably about a year ago, and I used it, and I was like, I don't really see what the hype is, and I didn't use it for a long time. And then probably within the last 2 months or so, I've been using this, and I have been loving the way it's been putting on my foundation. What I do is I put it under the water, put it under running water, squeeze out the excess water, and then I dot my foundation all over my face, and then just kind of work this into my skin. Basically what this does, it just allows the foundation to really get into your skin, and it doesn't soak up all the foundation because it's wet. So I just kind of work it into my skin, and it has a nice shape so that when I want to get underneath my eye, I can just flip it over and get underneath my eye, and then it also doubles in size once you get it wet. So yeah, I love this. Next foundation brush that I want to talk about is the Sephora Platinum Professional Airbrush Precision Foundation, and the number 56. I think these are called Platinum Professional brushes. This is a synthetic brush, and I love. The only thing I don't like about this is that I wish it was bigger, and I think they do have bigger sizes, which I was going to get, but the girl at Sephora talked me out of it, and she's like, no, you can get into smaller areas if you get the smaller one, but it just takes longer to put foundation over my face. So this is the one I use the least, but it definitely is one of my favorites. And so it just has a nice, it's really soft, and applies it really well. Next favorite foundation brush are a set of brushes from Sigma, and this is their, oop, there's a hair, precision synthetic some line, I don't remember what it's called. I'll link it down below. There's 4 brushes, and I love all of them, but I'll go from my least to favorite of the 4 brushes. My least favorite would probably be this one. Not that I don't love it, I do. It's great for getting underneath my eye, and sometimes I do actually use this to blend in concealer. I like it for that, but just getting it for my face, I can't get a wide enough area when I'm doing the rest of my face. So that would be the only reason why I don't like using it for my entire face, but underneath my eye, I love it. And this is the Tapered Kabuki F86 brush. Then my next, I don't know, it's hard to say. This one I don't use very much, but I do love it. It is great for buffing in foundation. I mean, they all are, but it's really great for buffing in foundation. I haven't used it for anything else but that, but I wonder if it would be great to apply bronzer. I'm sure it would, because it's angled, and this is the angled Top Kabuki F84 brush. And again, this is synthetic. And then we have the round Kabuki F80 brush, which I love. They all serve the same purpose. They buff in really well, and I really like this. But my absolute favorite brush, which is just kind of dirty right now, is the flat Kabuki F80 brush. I love this brush. Pick it up every single time whenever I'm not using my my beauty blender. Love this brush. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I can't imagine my life without it. I don't know what I was using before I was using these brushes. They're amazing. They just put on your foundation so flawlessly, and it's really great at giving you that airbrush finish. And the reason it's really great at that is because they're synthetic, so it doesn't soak up the liquid foundation as opposed to human hair, which would. So it's wonderful. I love this brush, and it's really soft, and it just makes my skin look smooth, and it's just really great. I will put the link to these brushes down below, but you definitely need to check them out. So that is it for the video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any of your favorite foundations or your applicators, if you've made a video, link it as a video response below. I would love to see what other people are using, because I'm obsessed with makeup brushes. Like, I had to stop myself from buying makeup brushes, and I love Sigma brushes. So but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Put any requests for any other kind of videos like this that you want to see, maybe like eye brushes or favorite lipsticks for summertime. I don't know, anything. Put it down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you guys are doing great. Bye!